we're back with alternate futures in the war of the world. In our last episode, we saw the South American thing happen, the South American Civil War, but I meant South American War. Then the French Civil War was very chaotic, and also the releasing of these countries. And some countries actually look different, such as Ghana, which is very big. The next thing is Mauritania, which looks slightly different. And the final thing is that, I believe there was, there's a peace treaty for a British colony. Alright, now we will, be talking about the South American War, and, yeah, we're still going to do the South American War. In about a couple weeks, we will see that these countries put these much forces on Brazil. And Brazil is kind of cooked here. Because, again, you have to reinforce this. You gotta invade this. And you also gotta, protect against this. And you also gotta supply your allies like this, and this. It's gonna be very tough. The next thing we're gonna be seeing is a Peruvian front finally gonna start, as Bolivia is pretty strong actually in this timeline. So now you're unfortunately kicked out. Not only that, you will be met with Bolivian consequences, as Bolivia puts up this front. And some countries are actually funding this, such as Portugal. Now, Portugal, it was involved in World War I, and they want a colony back in Brazil. Now, this video is not political, okay? I'm not saying that this will happen and this is real. I'm just saying that this is just my alternate future of the world. Alright? So, alternate future of the world. And we see Argentina's capital, Buenos Aires, get captured, and Argentina surrenders. And now, the only thing, just deal with this, okay? Deal with this. We see, Brazilian forces quickly move up into, Guyana, but yeah, that's not too good. That's not also too good. And, that's not also very good. And as well as this. About the way, French Guiana has declared independence, since I don't think France can control this. I mean, they only have like this much coastal access. Alright, so, these guys just start pushing out Brazil. And I would see Colombia just absolutely get cooked by Venezuela. And Ecuador probably is gonna get demolished, as well as the Galapagos Islands. Sorry for butchering the Galapagos Islands name. Yeah, I butchered all out these island names and cities too. So, Brazil is cut into two. This will fall to realism. And just them demolishing Brazil, and I think the capital will also be captured. So we're gonna be seeing a peace treaty for this absolute heck of a war. I'm gonna this is the everyone. So see you. Alright, so this is what I've concluded. Some things might be wrong, but yeah, I'm gonna just filling this up so you can see what borders will change. Alright, this is what I've concluded, and I would just update one little border, because I'll update this border, because without it kind of looks disgusting. Venezuela, it looks like the most disgusting thing on earth. And something will be happening that will probably make South America pretty united. Also, in our timeline, Venezuela is democratic. And Colombia is authoritarian, so it's a dictatorship. And Brazil is one too. And I forgot to give Chile this part. And now we will see the union between Bolivia and Paraguay. And I don't know what to call this union. I mean, I'll just look some Spanish words up. I don't know. So yeah, there was a union between Venezuela and Guyana, and also one near. Next, you might see a unionized South America, and also a pro democratic government is set up in these countries. And also, Panama gained some land. The next thing we're gonna cover is that Kaliningrad is gonna join. Oh wait, this is not Kaliningrad. This is Königsberg. Königsberg is actually gonna join Russia, and this area, their timeline was actually a lot more Russian. It mainly speak Russian, also a little bit of German. So guess what? Königsberg is not Russian. Königsberg is Russian, so it's now Kaliningrad. The next thing we will see happening is the Austrian Civil War, as this was... No, not Austrian Civil War. No, that wouldn't be very realistic. But we will see some countries like breaking away from, Austria-Hungary. That's gonna be like small little nations like Slovakia. No, wait, Slovakia wouldn't make sense. Bosnia would break away. And also, we will see a Polish group break away. This Polish group has plans of uniting Poland back together in its glory. Is this the one? Yes, it is. Now, the next thing we will be seeing is that a Croatian thing is also gonna happen. As Croatia is also gonna get independence, but Croatia is not gonna be, that big. It's only gonna be this much. It doesn't have, that panhandle. Next thing we'll be seeing is that Germany will give some land to Switzerland, and Swiss is actual language in our timeline. We'll also give this land. It's very Austro-Hungarian speaking. Yeah. What I meant by Austro-Hungarian, I meant Austrian. So yeah, the borders are definitely changing a lot. And the final thing is that no, that's not the final event, but the final thing for the Ottomans, at least in this episode, is that they're gonna just buy this land from Saudi Arabia. And Turkey actually paid a lot of money. I want to call them Turkey just as an alternative. Next thing we'll be seeing is that something is gonna occur in Africa, and that is the releasing of this British claim. And it's gonna be divided in a pretty not so pretty way. So Italian Somalia will get this. Italian Somalia, I meant Italian Libya will get this much. Egypt will get land according to here. So just this area. I'm gonna do the line later. And the rest is basically just Sudan. Alright, so I'm gonna do it. Alright, so this is what happens. The next thing, this is the division of British Sudan. The next thing we're gonna see happen. Also another flaw I did was that Egypt, and these guys were not all together. They should be all together. So I already did an alternate thing with the map. So the next thing is that Chad is gonna get some land. They're gonna get this land, but only like this much. Not like down to there. Not like down to here. The next thing we're gonna be seeing happening to this claim is that Cameroon is only gonna be Cameroon from now on. Yeah, German Cameroon. So, that's the what do you call it? Car. Yeah, it's a car. You can call this car. The car was already independent, so it's one of the first independent nations in Africa. Not literally in the sense that it is the actual first independent, but like it is in my timeline. Now, the next thing we're seeing is that this is also now a part of view. And also the next is that Congo. Now the car is gonna be made. I'm gonna be seeing Gabon declare independence. And by the way, this colony is actually a Spanish colony. Yeah, Spain actually now control this. So yeah. Now I'm not gonna let me just fix this. So a lot of colonies are getting independence. And the rest Nigeria also will get independence. Now next thing we're gonna see is that something is going to occur in Germany, and that is a freaking civil war in the Netherlands. So the Netherlands want independence, and so basically, yeah, but we will see some supporters of this guy, and that is the Scandinavian Union and Britain. I'm not calling all those Scandinavian Union. It's gonna take like years. And will this occur World War II? Yes. This will occur World War II. But it's not immediately gonna be World War II. It's gonna lead to World War II. Let's do this. Alright, it should be done now. Also, I need to do the African claims. Oh my god. Alright, so the African claims, does Britain have any claims left? Yeah, Britain should have Madagascar. Yeah, Britain now controls Madagascar. They also control Sierra Leone. And funnily enough, they will also control, this Djibouti. And, will these boys able to win this war with, AI is also gonna be, helping out our German friends. But while this happens, we're going to see something occur in, the Ottoman Empire as well. The Ottoman Empire, this fully integrated Bulgaria into the empire. That's about dang time. Surface noted. Oh my god. But I actually forgot to do Indochina as well as Indochina is supposed to be, united with this, guys. So the Vietnamese Civil War along with these is gonna happen. Yeah. It's gonna be like Indochina Civil War. Indochinese Civil War, let's call it. It's gonna occur in these regions. The communists. Oh wait, the Democrats, yeah. The Democrats are there. and the Soviets, but then the communists. We're not calling the Soviets, because, that's not gonna make sense. Why would they be Soviets? I think Soviets are only in Russia. Yeah. Alright. So, will this war go really fast? I don't know. But I do definitely know that it's gonna be pretty chaotic, as these countries are strong. Yeah. This war can last for very long. Very long. So we see these guys are building up this front. Well, the Democrats push out here. And Cambodia is not looking too well, as these Democrats are getting a lot of support. And I mean a lot. Alright. They will push up to this region. Cambodia will counter, but not that much, as these guys are strong. They're being supported by, but they don't know about that talent supporting this. We will see this then getting stopped, but these guys will then not focus on this, they will focus on this. So this happens. Very bad for our Vietnamese friends, the democratic ones. This also happens. Alright. So we see this going. We then see this counter pushback. And also that these democrats are actually pretty strong. Their superiority by invading into Laos. Good, I guess. And Cambodia slowly falling. But we must see a decent pushback occur. And then there's where we see this is not looking good. But this is good for the communists. Oh my god, why do I keep saying Oh yeah, it is communist. It is communist. I'm a dumbass. Right. I think I'm sick, even though I'm not. So, these guys are evaporated, but Cambodia managed to surrender, and they're like, whoa, okay then, right. So the aftermath of this war is gonna be pretty interesting. There's a mosquito in my ear right now. It's very annoying, right? So see you when the Petri is finished, I guess. Alright, so this is what I've concluded. But Vietnam will be getting some land out of Cambodia. Cambodia is not really a country anymore. It's just more of a democratic country now. And Democrats already want that land, so yeah, it's finished. Now moving on to Bengal. Bengal with Tamil Nadu and Kashtaka will invade India. Or I'm gonna call it New Delhi. So, will India win this war? Maybe not. Maybe not. So, yeah, this region of India is quickly captured. And as well as this. This is also captured. And these guys that start pushing. Also, I think that's just this is a chant for the military, I think, or something else. Alright. So this is how much, wait. The percentage is not 100%. So India starts to crumble, but push back. The Indian army is surprisingly pretty strong, actually. They'll push back Bengal. And they will also start to push back Kashtaka. And almost to the border. We will then see this being ensued, I guess. This happens. Then these guys start to lock in, and these guys lock in, and I don't think India's gonna win this now. India, you might not be able to win this much forces. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's basically impossible. And we can call this India New Delhi. As New Delhi is something like this. So let's see the picture of this war. This is gonna be very easy. Actually, I can actually really do this right now. Alright, 3 set go. Alright, and that's it. Oh wait, I'm gonna give Kashtaka a little bit more. Yeah, that's okay. So boom, New Delhi is not really that strong anymore. It used to be strong, but now it's not. And Bengal's gonna get this. Bengal, Bangladesh, whatever. I'll call it Bangladesh. That's the main name. Alright. Next thing we will also see is that Tibet's not doing very good. I mean, they're actually broke. So, they actually do something. They decide to invade Nepal for some land and resources too. So, yeah, a lot of wars are occurring right now. By the way, Tibet is actually very strong. I mean, like kind of strong compared to Nepal. Is very strong. And this guy, its economy is I think that's weak. And I think Kathmandu is like right here. Kathmandu is like right here. So maybe this will be a very easy war. Oh, this might actually be a very easy war. Oh, it most certainly might be a very easy war as whoa. And this video is actually becoming very, very long. Okay. This might take like 10 million years to upload. Alright. So we see full integration. In India are also broke, so India is trade this land. And now Tibet is kind of economically stable. They're, kind of not like absolutely, but they're kinda, it's like average, let's call it average. But now we will be ending this episode. Yeah, what did you expect? Us to cover on World War II? No! So, goodbye, I guess.